Hey guys, welcome to the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Something a little bit different from my normal Let's Play video. I thought I'd just bring you guys some gameplay of this, which is a free-to-play, sort of, browser thing. It's really stinking fun. For those who don't know, the Pokemon actual video games aren't the only competitive way to battle with Pokemon. They've had a trading card game that has only been getting better over the years, with the installments of more expansions. And I really love it. I really think it's awesome. And I wanted to show you guys some gameplay and also my deck. Yeah, my deck's pretty cool. I only have 3, but I've been working really hard on making those basically as best as they can. The one I'm going to be showing you today is my Xerneas, which is based around Pokemon X and Y expansion, which is really stinking cool. So, I'm going to assume you've never seen a Pokemon card before. I'm sorry if you have and you know how things work. I'm just going to take the time to clue people in on how the game works a little bit. So this is basically a Pokemon card. In the upper right hand corner we have our HP. To the left of that we have the Pokemon card's name. And to the left of that again in the upper left hand corner we have the Pokemon's stage. This is a basic Pokemon, so essentially this card can be played at the start of the turn. It does not need to evolve because it's the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo, which is my favorite card. And pretty much becoming one of my favorite Pokemon. This guy is a complete beast. I love him for a lot of reasons, mostly because he's really OP, but we'll get into that later. So, under all that, we have the picture. Pretty cool. Just right here, right here. Just open his mouth and he has a tongue. He's pretty cool. And under that, we have the Pokemon's attacks. And right over here, we see this Pokemon requires 1 dark energy and a colorless. The colorless can be any energy, it does not matter. As long as it has a dark one, it can use this attack. Evil Ball, massive damage. We'll get into what that does, hopefully later. Under that we have Y Cyclone, which requires 3 energy to use, but does 90 damage, so it's kind of worth it, even though Evil Ball does way more damage, but we'll get to that in due time. Under that we got weaknesses, which basically, this Pokemon will take double damage from any electric attacks, so you gotta watch out for those Raichus and Thunderuses, because they're gonna be hitting this guy pretty stinking hard. But hey, at least he has 20 less damage from fighting types, so that's kinda cool, since, you know, he was a flying type after all. And under that we got our retreat cost, which basically, to swap this Pokemon out, or switch, we gotta sacrifice 2 energies and remove them from Yveltal, which can be kind of a pain, but there's ways of getting around that. And after that, we have the Pokemon EX rule. This is an EX Pokemon, which are usually way powerful than normal Pokemon. I'll show you what normal Pokemon looks like. Like this. Doesn't have nearly as much HP. That's because if this Pokemon gets knocked out, you lose 2 prizes instead of the normal 1. The objective of this Pokemon trading card game is you need to take 6 prizes. If you take out 6 prizes, you win. How do you get 6 prizes? You gotta knock out either 6 Pokemon or some EXs or any combination of that. Some Pokemon also have abilities which are very handy, like Darkrai EXs, which, well, for every dark energy, that Pokemon has no retreat cost, which was really stinking cool. And this deck is not perfect. If you play the trading card game on, and if you're looking at this, you're gonna throw up, because it's not great. Basically, how this deck works around is, I'm going to be using Aromatise's ability, Fairy Transfer, which I get to move Fairy Energy around all my Pokemon, which is very handy. We also have our normal Xerneas, which is an EX, using Geomancy to get energy from my deck onto my bench Pokemon. Also has Rainbow Spear, does 100 damage. Pretty good, pretty good. And then we got Xerneas EX, who has X-Blast, which does 140 damage. Also a Fairy type Pokemon. Pretty nice to have. Fairy types are pretty good. After that, we just got some random black and white EXs. That's a full art. Very cool looking. Got Zekrom in there, Cobalion. Pretty standard, but mostly we're going to be using Xerneas's and the Yveltal. Those are basically my heavy hitters. Now, think of these guys sort of as the monsters of the deck. Where are the meat and potatoes? We got the meal. Where's my side dishes? The side dishes are the trainer cards. Essentially, these things are, well, it's going to help my Pokemon survive out in the field. These have various effects and they're based off actual items in the Pokemon games. And they're pretty stinking handy. There's also trainers, which are usually titled as supporters. These are basically like super powerful spells, and they're very, very essential to winning the game. We also lastly have our energy. We got some fairy energy, 8 of them. And some rainbow energy, which are special energy. We'll get what that does in a little bit. First off, I'm gonna save that. Okay, good. And we're gonna find ourselves a battle, so let's sit in queue for a little while. I don't know how long this will take, but I'll see you guys when I found a match. And alright, looks like we got ourselves a match versus Niflheim. I don't really know how to say that guy's name. We'll just assume it's Niflheim. Whatever. So the beginning of every Pokemon match starts with a coin flip to determine who gets to decide to go first or second. The benefit of going second is... okay, did he get it or not? Okay, he's going first. The benefit of going second is you get to attack if you're going second, which in my deck, pretty stinking helpful. So our hand is not looking terrific. I did not get a Xerneas. Hey, that's fine. We got Spritzy, so that's cool. And okay, we're gonna get to see what my opponent is playing. Oh, I'm very curious. Oh, he's a beta tester, so he knows what's up because he has those sleeves on his deck, which I have too, but I don't like playing with them. I don't like playing with sleeves. They're kind of weird. Much rather have that very nostalgic feel to my cards. And okay, our opponent is going with the End Supporter. Apparently did not like his hand, which is fine by me. I didn't like my hand all that much either. I got my own ends, which is cool, so... going, oh, I think this guy has a C-Dot deck, which is very, very interesting. I really don't run into that a lot, but when I do, it can sometimes be a little bit scary. We got our Pokemon fan club, which is super. We're going to actually play our stadium, Fairy Garden, which is also very great. So what we're going to do here is we're going to try to think what would be the best play. Well, I'm definitely going to attach my Prism energy. Yeah, let's go for Pokemon Fan Club. We're gonna get a normal Xerneas, and we also definitely want... I'm thinking the Victini, because Victini is actually super effective against these C-Dots, so it could be handy, and also he has a move that accelerates energy a little bit. So that's great, that's great. We're gonna get our Eviltal out of here, and replace him with Xerneas. And on our turn, we're not gonna attack, because there isn't really much I can do on the first turn. Eviltal's main attack, Evil Ball, does cost 2 energy, so I can't really get that out. My opponent's going for the Professor Letter. Yeah, get a bunch of grass energy in his hand. Need to watch out for that. Oh gosh, he's calling for his family! Better look out! It's basically gonna put, I think, yeah, it's another C-Dot, and okay. I think I've played this deck before, and it has a tendency to starve itself out a lot, so I'm curious how my opponent's gonna play with that. We're going to go ahead and play a normal... okay, that's good. I got another Eviltal. That's great. Oh, gosh. What do I do here? There's so many options, but only one is going to work. I guess we're going to search, well, mostly from my main engine, which is Aromatisse, and evolve that Spritzy Devolution, not de-evolution, it's evolution. You can only evolve once per turn, and there's our Aromatisse. It has a move Fairy Energy, which is going to be extremely helpful. And is there anything I want in them? No. I'm going to play my Dowsing Machine right now. We're going to attach energies to both our Eviltals, I guess, for the time being. Okay. As long as my opponent cannot snipe out my Aromatisse, which can't happen because of Lysander. Lysander's evil. Most evil card ever. No, not really. It's pretty balanced, actually. We should be fine here. He's just playing normal. He's calling for his family, getting C-Dots on the board. That's cool too, man. Don't mind that. My main goal is I really want to get that Mewtwo out and knock it out with Eviltal, which if I can do that would be super. So far though, yeah, I'm gonna ditch my Escape Rope in the Zekrom EX to get another Professor Sycamore. Hand. Okay. We got 2 of our Eviltals powered up now. We're going for the Sycamore play. Bada bing! And okay. So far, nothing too great. Could just do this right now, though. I'm going to go for another Geomancy. So far, this is kind of a slow game, but trust me, things can definitely pick up. We're going to put another Fairy Energy onto our Eviltal, and another one onto Victini. Now, I don't know how much damage Victini is going to be able to do, but I kind of actually want to use him to dish out some damage. So far, not too much for my opponent. He's kind of playing it safe, which is definitely cool. There are many decks in many situations where being a little bit on the slow side can win you the game. Xerneas has done its job, though. Now it is time for the big guns. It's time to pop out Victini. Whoa now, man. It's Victini. Watch the crap out. We're going to play Fairy Transfer here and move one of our Rainbow Energies onto Victini and one of our Fairy Energies. And is there anything else I can do on my turn that would help us out? Could potentially... Could play Crushing Hammer. Yeah, let's play Crushing Hammer and see if we get the heads! Oh yeah, but we did! That's a bit of good luck. Just gonna remove one of the energies off that C-Dot, then go for the Intensifying Burn for 100 damage when a Pokemon is knocked out. Goes in the discard, and then I get to choose from one of my prizes. He's had enough, though. He's like, C-Dots ain't cutting it, man. Time to bust out the Mewtwo, which kind of plays into my hand a bit. He's gonna do 100 damage, be 10 damage short. But this is where the true evil of this deck comes in, guys. We're going to swap out, because we have Fairy Garden, there's no retreat cost for Victini. We're going to Fairy Transfer all of the energy off of Victini. All of it. No joke, we just do this. And then we're going to go, oh, that's actually all I want to do. Then we're going to go for the Max Potion. Victini's healed 100%. It's kind of crazy. Good. Next, we're going to play Eskyla as our support. Bust out a Macho Brace. Actually, not a Macho Brace. That's not even an item in the game. Go for a Muscle Band. So now we need to do some math. We're going to need 170 damage to one-hit KO the Mewtwo. So 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay, screw it. I suck at math. We're just going to attach a whole crap ton of energy to Evoltol EX. And then hopefully knock it out. Because I'm bad at math. It's going to either backfire. Oh, that's way too much. It's going to backfire horribly. Nope, that's going to be 200 damage. And that is going to be the Mewtwo out of here. Okay. It's going to be 2 more prizes because it was an EX. And this is kind of the ridiculous part of my deck. If I get proper setup and get the common Xerneas onto the field and he accelerates for a couple turns, Xerneas is just going to tear through any Pokemon, and there's nothing really you can do unless you have Mega Pokemon. And okay, more Mewtwo's. Hey, that's cool, that's cool. So now we can do a couple things here. I guess I'm just going to keep accelerating, huh? I do not want to overextend, though, so I'm going to actually move some of these energies onto my other Pokemon. Gonna make sure to get that rainbow one onto there, because if we don't have the rainbow energy, some of my Pokemon can't even attack, so we definitely don't want that. I don't see a reason to play Sycamore here, or Colress, because I don't want to draw my deck out too much. So I'm just gonna go for the Evil Ball, doing 120 damage to a poor C-Dot. I'm sorry, this is somewhat of a massacre. Holy crap. I didn't say my deck wasn't strong. I mean, it's not the best, because it doesn't have Rizzy and EX, but gosh, I feel kind of bad. This guy isn't getting to do very much, huh? Just kind of hanging out there. Oh gosh, he hasn't even took a prize yet. If I knock out that Mewtwo again, the game is over. It's gonna be a total bummer for him. He's not even... I really hope that none of his, gosh, what is his Pokemon called again? Oh gosh, can't remember. He evolved form. His Nuzleafs and stuff are, you know, in his prizes, because he hasn't been to evolve this whole time. It's very bizarre. I guess we're just going to keep attaching energy, though, and just keep going for Evil Ball. I mean, I can't go easy. Playing for keeps. One of our energies was prized, which I was really concerned. I was like, why is Xerneas not be able to pick out more energy? And the next there's the forfeit. My opponent, unfortunately, really didn't get to do very much, and my deck just turned out to be a little bit stronger. Oh, no, I didn't get the mystery prize, darn it. We got a couple tokens, which we can actually spend on prizes, so let's actually go to the store really quickly and open up a pack. This is the one feature of Pokemon I kind of don't like, is the whole packs. Packs are not easy to get, and they don't give them to you for free. Alright, so cross your fingers, guys. Hopefully we'll get a EX Pokemon from Furious Fist. I haven't been able to open too many packs of this, so I'm hoping for something good. Oh, we didn't get very much. We got an Eevee. It's actually a pretty good Eevee. Has Energy Evolution. Very interesting deck in combination with some of the Plasma Freeze Pokemon. We got a Minfu. Don't really know if that's too great. Skorupi. Got Politoed, which was our rare. Pretty nice for rare. King Song is kind of interesting. We got a Focus Sash, which isn't the best item, but is kind of cool. So I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this video. No, it wasn't the most exciting duel. If you want to see more Pokemon trading card content, though, please let me know. I love playing these matches, and I wouldn't mind recording them, even doing some live commentary. Or maybe you guys want to see a more detailed tutorial or something else. Just let me know, guys. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Your regular Let's Play videos will resume tomorrow, so don't worry about that. I just thought I'd do something a little bit new today. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. See you guys tomorrow with a new video. Bye.